And the word iftar means break. It just comes with the word fatar, which means to break something. So we're fasting, just like the word breakfast. You know, when you go to sleep, you're not eating, and when you eat breakfast, you're breaking the fast. So that's what the word
Break
iftar means.
fast.
Yeah, break
Ah.
fast.
Like breakfast.
Before you see any light, you start your fast, and then you fast all day, and that's like no drinking, no eating all day until the sun goes below the horizon, and that's when we break our fast. Break our fast means we can eat something now, and so usually people will have something small like a date is traditional, and then like water or something. But it really could be anything. You just have to eat something right after the sun goes down, and then people will go and they'll pray the prayer that comes in at that time. That's called the Maghrib prayer, or the sunset prayer, and then everybody comes back and they fill their plate and then they eat. And so that's in general what iftar is.
The main event is, standing up and praying all night and, reciting the Quran and working on yourself. That's the main event. But you have to eat, and, it's a spiritual struggle and journey. We take that very seriously in order to eat good, drink well, and importantly, as a community, we eat. A lot of it is community eating together.
That's the number one thing. Everybody, that's the universal language, food. Everybody speaks that language. With the right food, the setting can become perfect. So.
Today was Syrian. We've had Moroccan. We've had soul food. But that is a focus of ours too, is trying to have represent the diversity of the community in the food that we have. Especially reinforce that American culture.
America is unique with that conglomeration of people, and we got to see that embodied in Ramadan. So every night that had, they had different regions of Pakistani food. I learned that different regions of Indian food. We just had Mediterranean food tonight. They had a Moroccan night at Clifton Mosque. Had a West African night at Clifton Mosque. They had a soul food night one night. It was, definitely enjoyed that.
So we've been doing the iftar dinners every Ramadan for a few years now. This group of people started Salaam Community in 2011, and it was with that intention to build community, to find out what people's strengths were and empower them to contribute to the community. And so it all started with having a safe space so that people could build those connections.
So they've definitely done a lot of sponsoring of dinners and getting everybody in a room and conversations, people getting to know each other, exchanging numbers and helping each other out and hanging out, and just kind of redefining community. That's what I've been liking about it. It's been redefining community.
So for me, I started coming to the Salaam Community iftars, and it just felt really comfortable and safe because they had that atmosphere. And so I'm just really happy to be able to help provide that for other people now. So I felt like I didn't belong at the mosque for a long time. So I left the mosque, and I got really involved in my civic community. And I felt like that was kind of the part of my identity that I was neglecting, that I'm from here. I felt really disconnected from my people. I'm Muslim, I'm American, I'm a woman. I'm a poet, I like to write poetry, I like to hike. So all those things are a part of who I am. And so I felt like the guy was floating along and not a whole person. So it was I could either have this or I could have this, but I wanted to have both. And so Salaam Community lets me have that complete identity that I need to have.